Sneakers, in all shapes and styles and colors. Countless pairs are sold every year, not only here in Germany. And studies have shown they are Germany's favorite kind of shoe.
Compared to leather shoes, there's more sneakers.
They're easy to put on. You can do whatever you want in them.
The more colourful and offbeat, the better, I'd say. I'm happy with them.
All I really care about is comfort. So, if the shoe fits, I'll go ahead and buy it. My daughter lost one, but in general she wears the same style as Papa.
The Soulbox Shoe Shop in Berlin, one of the prime addresses for sneakers worldwide. Owner Hikmet Sögür stays in close touch with the major sportswear companies. He's designed around 70 models of sneakers for them. Since 2013, he's been hosting a YouTube channel called Turnschuh TV or Sports Shoe TV. He knows how to market his sneakers, so it's guaranteed to become a collector's item.
It looks like these little bags of jelly beans, except on a large scale. And there are shoes inside. And the funny part is when you sniff at them, they really do smell like jelly beans.
Sneakers were first mass-produced in 1917 in the United States. By the 1950s, they were part and parcel of the American youth culture. It didn't take long for the Europeans to discover them as well. In 1985, they made their debut in Germany's parliament and broke a major taboo.
When consumer culture rose to the fore, capitalism became dominant. It was the yuppie age, as they say, and people began paying attention to brand names in the US. Then the European sportswear labels set out to conquer the world. Tennis shoes by Adidas, Reebok and Puma. All at once, they were status symbols.
Deutsche Welle culture editor Mikko Stübner-Lankotti cites many reasons for sneakers' popularity.
The sneaker trend keeps people looking young and fresh. You can rebel a little against conventions. In the meantime, though, that's turned around a little. In some businesses, sneakers have become totally respectable. I'm thinking of the creative industries, media, music, advertising, and the arts scenes. When you go to work in those fields, it's almost expected of you.
Sneakers have snuck into every aspect of pop culture. The hip-hop trio Run DMC is just one example. And the hit TV series Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith. In 1989, the makers of Back to the Future 2 presented their vision of the future of sneakers. The self-fastening but fictional shoe triggered some hype. Some 20 years later, a limited edition was auctioned off. There's no shortage of female sneaker legends either. Uma Thurman appeared as an avenging angel wearing yellow Japanese Asics tennis shoes. These days, sportswear makers work hand in hand with the entertainment industry. But often the inspiration for new models comes from the street.
The trend peaked in the early 90s when the sportswear makers began to realize they didn't have to limit themselves to athletes as idols. They could use musicians too, and started taking a closer look at what was happening in the major cities, what was happening in New York or Los Angeles or Paris and London or Berlin, which is now a highly important factor. You'll see what's being worn here a couple years later on shelves across the world.
The sneaker has even conquered the lofty heights of haute couture, here in 2014 for Chanel. Now everyone who's anyone in the sneaker set meets online in blogs for fans. Rare models are featured and auctioned off through viral platforms. But specialized stores like Hikmet Sögür's are also successful in the real world. Even the big sportswear labels need feedback from the sneaker connoisseurs.
It's vital that the sportswear brands don't stand still the way they did in the 1980s and 90s, but try out new paths and create future models.
Even so, the old models with new designs are making good sales. True collectors try for a different pair every day. And they don't have to try very hard, with 500 to 600 new models appearing on the market every year. Sneakers are a lasting lifestyle trend that just keeps on running.